Click that link, control click, go to the Bureau of Statistics. Sure. Where is it? Click that link. Ah, there it is. Okay, so we're going to download which table? Table 1. Yep, Residential Property Price Index. There it is.
It is Excel.
Yeah, download the Excel file. Yep. Man, don't you hate Internet Explorer? It's the worst browser. Let me.
That's why I'm using
Yeah, you've got to use Chrome. All right. So, what was it? Table 1?
Table 1.
Table 1, yeah. Download Table 1. There it is. Download the Excel file.
Yeah.
Once we've got that, we're then going to blah blah blah. Yeah. We're also going to download Table 8. Okay. So.
The last one.
Yeah. Established House Price Index.
The last one. Yeah.
Excellent. Yep. We're also going to download from this link, we're going to download listed share prices, table 47. All right, cool, we got that one. Let's get the listed share prices. I think table 47 also. Yep, listed shares and other equity. I need to zoom in a bit, I can barely see that. All right, guys, we've got our 3 spreadsheets. We downloaded them, awesome. That's, home base, I guess. Now, enable editing on them all. Now we've got to look up in the instructions which series do we want? Because there's so many of them. Oh my god, look at all that data. So in the first table 1, we want column A and J. So you guys can follow the instructions. Yeah, that's what you'll have to do. We're just going to do it quickly. So we're going to get column A and J, residential property price index.
Search.
Yeah, we could do that. But also, if you just go, I think we forgot to open up the other table. Try and download it. So make sure we open them all up.
就是发回到你的照片，再也不合适。可能已经被吓死了。
All right, guys. Now here's the problem. What complicates things is what we're trying to do. This is the idea in the assignment. You guys can easily find that in the assignment. Question 1. We're going to try and find the required turn using beta. But guys, we're going to find the required turn of houses, pretending that the market is the stock market, like listed shares. So to get our beta on houses, we're going to say the beta on a house equals the covariance of the house with the shares, like the share market, divided by the variance of the shares. That's the idea. So we need to find covariance of houses with shares, and then find the variance of the shares. That divided by that equals the covariance. The beta. We can use the beta to find the required return. That's our objective today. Yeah. Now the problem is, unfortunately.
How can we find the data?
Sorry, the data.
Yeah.
Well, we've got the data right here. We've got the prices of all houses in Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Adelaide, blah blah blah. We're going to take the average of the 8 capital cities. Yeah. We're going to. The problem is, guys, with the real estate data, this goes back to 1986. That's good. It's a long time. That's more than one business cycle. Because Australia had a recession in 1991. So when you do asset prices, you want to have the good times and the bad times. because we're trying to measure risk. It needs to include bad times, like recession. So we want a really long history.
And make sure the sample is big.
Yeah, but look, the problem is it only goes to 2005. It's not up to date. So that's why you guys have to splice the data, which is why question 2 is sort of complicated. This first bit, you got to splice it. I explained how to do it here. Look, unfortunately the series is too short, while the other one is not up to date. You got to splice it. Read this and you'll be able to figure out how to splice it. Anyway, today we don't have time to splice it. I don't want to give you the answer of the assignment. So all that we're going to do is we're going to grab the real estate data, the up-to-date one. So we know what that one. It's not up to date. Close that. We're going to grab the up-to-date one. Where is it? Man.
That's right.
Same one. Is this one up to date?
2017。
No, it's the same.
Janice.
那就是年
Alright, we know what that one? Must be this one then.
我年的话，
Finally, okay. Excuse me. Bless me. So guys, you see in December, you see it's December 2016, that's up to date, yeah? But the problem is it only goes back to 2003. Damn it, it's not new enough. I mean, not old. 2003, we didn't even have a recession in the last
So we have
15 years.
So we have used the two axes.
Exactly, you've got to put them together. That's the hard thing, yeah, splice it. We're not going to do that. We're just going to do a basic version today. We're going to take the prices from 2003 to now, and we're going to compare that with the stocks from 2003 to now. So let's get the right tables. This is the latest data, the real estate one. We want column J. Okay. Column J. There it is. Residential property price index, weighted average of the capital cities. So guys, let's grab column J. I'm going to copy it. So you see this? I'm going to highlight the row. Then I'm going to hold down Control and highlight that row. That's going to, see, look, you can highlight lots of things if you want. See that? Holding down Control lets you highlight multiple things. Select it. So we're going to select the date column A and the data column J, which has the price of houses in all the cities, like an indexed price. So I copy that, Control C. Let's make a new workbook. We're going to put our data in here. Cool guys, there it is. See that? I copied both of the columns there for the house prices. Yeah, there's our data. Let's do the same thing for the share prices. Now, which column do we want for the shares? Column DJ, amounts outstanding at end of period, total financial sectors. So let's find the share one. Column DJ, amounts outstanding. Let's go to this one, guys. Column DJ. Yeah. D. There it is. DJ. Amounts outstanding at the end of the end of period or whatever. So guys, let's do the same thing. We'll copy all the data, and then we'll copy the dates as well. Holding down Control, then Control C to copy it. Let's paste it in our other workbook.
Control V.
Nice, Control V. So you must be a Excel gun as well, Tom. Nice work. You can get paid lots of money if you're good at Excel. It's probably more useful in finance actually. So guys, there we are. We've got this is our property prices. This is our stock prices. See stocks and the property index. Now, damn it, we've got a problem. Property starts in September 2003. This starts in June 1988. So we've got to make them the same. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to delete these ones. Exactly. Yeah, because we can't. It has to be matching data. So guys, let's find September 2003, which is when, there it is.
Same.
Because that's when, you see, that's September 2003. That's when the house price index starts. Now, you won't be doing this in your assignment. You'll be matching the data perfectly because you guys have, you're going to splice the data with the old house price. Oh, man. You're going to splice the data with the old house price data. Yeah. So there I did. I just deleted the old stock data. You won't do that. You're going to get more recent, a longer history of house price data. But you see how they're matching? September 2003, September 2003. December 2016, December 2016. Perfect. That's what we want. Now, next thing, guys, is we're going to find the return on houses. Okay? So, so you want to pay attention, guys. Eric and Shirley, you definitely want to pay attention. This is how you do your assignment. Okay? It's worth like 20% or maybe 15. Anyway, what we do now for return, guys, remember return? Return is P something minus P something on P something. P 1 minus P 0. Good on P
0.
Nice. So it's new price minus old divided by old, isn't it? So when we do it here, which one is the new price, guys? The new one.
December.
Good, the latest. So P1, P0, isn't it? So equals P1 minus P0 divided by P0. And put brackets around it. Does that make sense? Let's check it, guys. Let's check this makes sense. So, did the price get bigger or smaller? Bigger. Should the return be positive or negative?
Positive.
It is. Phew. So we've done it right, haven't we? Yeah, we've got the return. Now, we have got a lot of prices. We have got, can you see it says count? 54 prices. If you have 54 prices, remember that returns are measured between each price. How many returns will you have? 54 prices, you'll have 53. Yeah, because imagine if you had 4 prices, you'd have 3 returns between each one, wouldn't you? Because returns are like a change. So we're only going to so that's why we leave the top one blank. You see that? You always leave one out because you don't know what the price was before that. Yeah. So now, guys, let's type this equation again here. Equals that. What was it? P1 minus P0. Yeah. Close bracket divided by P1, P0. Sorry. Yeah. Close bracket. Enter. Do it again. Equals blah, done blah.
I think it's
Nice, very good. Now you'd be there 54 times doing that. Waste of time. You'd probably make a mistake. So very good. So what was that again, Jervis? What do you do? What was that?
Drag it.
Drag it down. Very good. Drag down the little box in the corner. Yeah. There's a little box there, isn't there? See when it goes across? You drag it down. There's another way, guys. You double click it. Yeah, drags it down automatically. Another way you can do it is just copy. Control C and just copy it. Control V. Just highlight all the cells. Yeah. Any questions?
No.
So now we've got returns. Great. Let's do the same thing for the shares. Guys, we can copy the equation as well. Because
the formula is the
the formula is the same, exactly. Just copy that. So, that's better. Now, does that make sense? 6.9%. Did the price go up or down? Up. Makes sense. Good. So let's copy that. Or drag down the box, whatever you like. All right. Now we've got our returns for shares. Now, guys, we're basically done. Now we can find our covariance. Let's do it. So the covariance between return on houses and return on shares equals, let's find the covariance. Guys, there's a formula in Excel. Thank God. Otherwise, can you imagine if you had to use that formula? Guys, get out a piece of paper and do that.
这么办？
The first one minus the average times by of stocks minus some. Can you imagine? 54 times. Luckily, Excel has an equation to do it. Yeah, so equals covar covariance.s. Phew, for sample. We've only got a sample. We haven't got all the returns, have we? And all you do is highlight the first one. Click on that. Control Shift down. Highlight them all. Comma. Click on that one. Yeah. Control Shift down. Highlights them all. Close bracket, enter. Yes, got it. Easy. Too easy. Yeah. We just found the covariance. How easy is that? So quick, isn't it? Now the other thing we need to find, guys, to get the what's the other thing we need for the beta? We need the covariance and not standard deviation. What was that, Colin? That's it, variance, exactly, we need the variance. Now guys, we don't have to use that long equation for variance, which would take forever. Excel has an equation too, okay? So the variance of return on houses, oh actually, sorry, we want the return on shares, don't we? Yeah, variance of the return on shares. Oops. Equals variant var.s, and all we have to do is highlight the return on the shares. These are the shares, aren't they? Stocks. Control Shift down, enter. Guys, we're close. Now how do you get beta? What divided by what? Variance on covariance or covariance on variance? Well done, guys. All right, let's think about this. We're going to find beta. Are houses riskier or less risky than the share market? What do you guys think? Leonard thinks less, yeah. Don? Less, yeah. Colin? What about you, Eric? What's riskier, houses or shares? Connie, what do you think? Houses or shares more risky? Yeah, maybe they are. Yeah, a lot of people would probably agree. You guys seem to think it's true. It's hard to say, guys, but yeah, you might be right. Maybe houses are more risky. Oh, sorry, less risky. What do they say? Safe as houses. They don't say that about shares, do they? So if houses are less risky than shares, they should have a beta that's more or less than 1. Less. Yep. So when I press enter and we find this number, we should expect a number less than 1. Guys, should it be less than 0? Good. What has a beta of 0? Risk-free rate, which is government. Guys, what has 0 systematic risk? The government don't own shares. Bonds. Government bonds have 0 risk. So should houses be more or less risky than government bonds? More. So we should expect to see a beta less than 1 but more than 0, shouldn't we? All right, guys. Anyone want to have a guess what the beta is going to be? Close to half, close to 1, or close to 0? Close to 1? Yeah, I would think so too. We're wrong.
0.
The beta is 0.08. That's close to 0. Isn't that crazy? Now, when you think about it, let's put it in the CAPM equation now. And guys, we've just done the assignment pretty much. That's what you got to do. Find the beta. The other questions are really easy.
Send to my email.
Doesn't help that much because you have to use. We've only done to 2003. You have to go back to like 1986 or something. But it's not that much harder. You just add some extra data. It's not that hard, guys.
Yeah, but
Use Excel.
in group assessment, the explanation you use the 2003.
Yeah, 1983 is it? Right, yeah. Go back as long as possible, so use as much data as you can. So your beta will be different. You won't get that beta. Might be close. So I haven't given you the answer to the assignment. I've just showed you how to do it. It's not that hard, is it? Guys, we did it in 15 minutes. You know what I mean? It's not that hard. Still, you got to make graphs. That's a bit harder. Making graphs takes a lot of fiddling around. You know what I mean?
Which
But-
one you want? Histogram or
Line chart. Line chart.
lunch?
Yeah. Maybe I should have said that in the thing. Yeah, line chart.
Um,
So guys, now we've got the beta. We can use the beta in this equation. Do you want to do it? So,
yeah,
man, I've got your talent with that. I'll get that. So guys, the risk-free rate is the government bond yield. Remember we got that before from Bloomberg? What was it? This mouse is so bad.
yeah.
There it is. Guys, the long-term government bond yield, that's another question in your assignment. 2.84% at the moment.
To compare
Yeah, what's 2.84% as a decimal?
0.0284.
Excellent. Plus the beta from our spreadsheet, it's 0.08, isn't it?
Yeah.
Times by RM minus RF. Now this is called the market risk premium. Market MKT risk premium. Guys, you have to find a paper. You have to find what that is. You could do RM minus RF, but the better way is to find what the premium is using an academic paper. You have to do some research. Let's say it's 5%. I'm going to guesstimate. Yeah, I've got no idea. So let's say it's 0.85. Okay? So this market risk premium is RM minus RF. It's one number. Let's find what the return on houses is. Guys, that's tiny. 0.08 times 0.85 will be like 1/10,000th or something. So this is basically going to be 2.8, I don't know. It's going to be about 2.8 something percent, isn't it? I don't know, 2.8. Maybe 2.9%, maybe?
0.0325.
Oh, 2 point, what was that? 2 point,
So, you want the percent?
Yeah.
3.25.
oh really?
Percent.
0.0325.
Yeah.
Thanks, Leonard. Guys, that's quite low or high?
No.
Low, yeah. It's sort of strange, isn't it? So, do you think, would you buy a house if it only returned 3%?
No.
I mean, what's the mortgage rate?
Mortgage.
Yeah. Jervis, you're good at this?
Full.
The mortgage rate is 4%.
Yeah.
If houses return 3,
You'll lose money.
you're going to lose money buying a house, yeah, if you buy it with a loan. So either guys, there's a whole question about this in your assignment. Either the CAPM is wrong, the model sucks, doesn't work. Yeah, a whole lecture today is useless. Yeah, that could be true. A lot of people think it's true, actually, a lot of academics. Number 2, our data is wrong. There's something wrong with our house price data. You know, in the spreadsheet. Now that could be because we don't have a long enough history. Well, we didn't, did we? We only went back to 2003. I mean, maybe our beta is too low, you know what I mean? That could be because our data is bad. There's something wrong with our stock prices. Yeah, and there could be a few things wrong here. That might give you some ideas in the assignment. Or there's something wrong with our house prices. There's something wrong, yeah? Which means that our beta is too low, perhaps. Or maybe it's too high, I don't know. Or there's something else wrong with our market risk premium, or maybe the risk-free rate. Or the other thing that could be wrong is that maybe the CAPM's right. And our estimate of, when we look at that, if we think it's too low, well maybe that's actually what the required return should be.
Yeah, maybe it's not Sydney. It is Tasmania or some else.
Yeah.
Perth, and it's just the low returns.
Yeah, maybe that's what's happening, because it seems like houses are really low risk, judging from this analysis. The other thing, guys, is you found the house using the CAPM, but you're also going to find the house price using the dividend discount model, remember? C1 on P0 plus G. Net rent, growth rate in rent, house price. That's question 1. So here's the return on the house using the CAPM. Here's the return on the house using the dividend discount model, or the perpetuity equation. Now, strictly, they should give the same answer. Now, if they do, that'd be a massive coincidence in your assignment. I'd be very surprised. I'm guessing that actually, this one will probably be maybe higher than that one. And that's a problem, because in theory they should be the same. So if they're not, it's either because the CAPM's wrong, or the data's wrong, or the dividend discount model is wrong, or the data's wrong, or more likely, everything's wrong. And the data isn't very helpful, nor the models. But guys, we know it's wrong. That goes without saying. But how wrong? And that's why it's interesting to use two different models. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's your assignment. Yeah. Good luck, guys.